We'll begin the Planning Committee meeting of Akron City Council. I'd like to respectfully request a roll call, please.
Fusco.
Aye.
Kamer. Connor. Boyce.
Aye.
And Hannah.
Aye.
All committee members are present.
Thank you. Is there a motion to accept the minutes of the last meeting?
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against, hearing none, it passes. We're going to take time on the regular agenda and move into the new list of legislation. Ms. Viviano, could you please read in the first item on the planning agenda?
Sure. The first item under Planning and Economic Development is item number 3. It's an ordinance imposing a moratorium on the issuance or processing of any license, building permit, certificate of occupancy, conditional use, or other authorization that would enable the establishment or opening for business of a smoke shop and/or vape shop within the city of Akron for a period of 180 days in order to ensure the public health, safety, and welfare of the citizens of Akron and declaring an emergency.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, Chair Fusco and members of council. As council is well aware, we've had a proliferation of businesses opening in the past year, let's say, related to vape products as well as the cannabis-derived products, which is kind of a new item on our radar, or a new range of products on our radar. Last August, council passed legislation limiting the placement of vape shops so that there couldn't be more than one in a given neighborhood. And then since then, we've had this cannabis-derived product really pop up and kind of emerge as something driving that particular market. This piece of legislation just is going to press pause on conditional use approval for vape shops, allow us to do the due diligence that we need to do in order to get the proper handle on this particular type of business, make sure that we're serving our neighborhoods and our residents the best that we can, and give us the tools that we need in order to properly administer this within the scope of our zoning, as well as look at some other options that we're pursuing alongside the law department.
Questions or comments? Yes, Mr. Hannah.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you so much. This ordinance needs to have been done 2 months ago because I saw it coming, and most of those vape shops and the different smoke shops are in the inner city. Mm-hmm. And they're becoming saturated in the inner city. And I mean, there's some in areas they're not even licensed. They just pop up all of a sudden. So I think this ordinance is needed right now and yesterday. Thank you.
Thank you. Any further questions or comments? Mr. Julian didn't mention was I went to the mayor last week and I asked for this. And based on the 3 applications that had come in the last few weeks, and that we had been talking about this previously, and I asked the mayor, we need a moratorium. How would you like to proceed? He asked for a resolution, and so that's where we're at today. And I believe it's in our best interest as a city to put this under a microscope and then see what we can come up with. So with that, any further questions or comments? Oh, I see Mr. Kamer's hand.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I appreciate the opportunity. I was having problems finding my raised hand icon. My question, I support this. Thank you so much for bringing this forward and having a conversation with the mayor, Mr. Chair. My question is, what about some of the businesses that are out in our communities right now? And I understand we probably are short on personnel, but are we taking a look at those and maybe trying to go out and possibly enforce any illegal businesses right now?
Yes, we are. We've been made aware of a couple that are kind of advertising in such a way that they can take full advantage of gray areas within the scope of regulation between the state and ourselves. And so we've had some visits in the past 2 weeks by the prosecutor's office to some of these businesses and kind of, making sure that the business owners are aware that they're either have crossed a line or they're getting close to crossing a line. And so, yeah, we are as we're made aware of these situations, we are investigating, and where there's action that we can take within the current scope of regulation, we're taking it.
Thank you.
Further questions or comments? Is there a recommendation for suspension of the rules with a favorable report?
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Against? The ayes have it. Item number 4, Ms. Viviano.
Item number 4 is a resolution approving and confirming the appointment of Gwen Petway to the Urban Design and Historic Preservation Commission and declaring an emergency.
Yes, sir.
So the charter provides for the Urban Design Commission to have a seat reserved for a member of the Akron Realtors Association. And so we had a resignation some months back, and so we've been looking for a replacement. And so we're putting forward the name of Gwen Petway, who is a realtor. And has been active in that business for some years, and a recent past president of the Akron Realtists as well, and so fully qualified to fulfill the requirement that the realtors be represented in that body.
All right. Any questions or comments? Okay, hearing none. Consent agenda, okay? Is there a recommendation for consent?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? The ayes have it. Thank you. Item number 5.
Item number 5 is an ordinance approving and authorizing an amendment to the purchase and development agreement between the City of Akron and City Center Development LLC or its nominee, providing for a reduction in purchase price for the City Center building located at 146 South High Street, Akron, Ohio 44308, and declaring an emergency.
Yes.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair and members of the committee. Akron City Council passed an ordinance in September of 2024 authorizing the sale of the property for the purchase of $1 million for the purpose of residential development. And on and around October 16th of 2024, the city entered into an agreement with City Center Development LLC for that purchase price. We're requesting an amendment to that legislation allowing for the reduction of the price of 146 South High Street from $1 million to $769,210 to reflect the impact of water damage that incurred at the property in recent months prior to the closing and transfer of the property.
Okay, very good. So this is only reducing the price, not the option, whereas we could go in and repair it ourselves. Is that included in this, that option?
No, this is the reduction in the purchase price to
Okay.
reflect an estimate that was done by a third party
Okay.
to estimate the damage that it was incurred on the property.
Okay, very good. Very good. Any questions or comments? This certainly seems reasonable, recognizing that there was a estimate in terms of what the damages were and that we're reducing the price, correct?
Correct.
With this. So I think it's reasonable to do this, and hopefully it's going to go forward. And I'd like to hear a recommendation for suspension of the rules with a favorable report.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? The ayes have it. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
With that, we're adjourned. Thanks. Got a minute?